All right, welcome everyone. This is MoXoM. It's been a long time since I've done a video that wasn't an unboxing video, and kind of had to learn some things with a lot of the mods that I'd been getting. So, and then also the last video I did was on the 512 vector sequencer, along with the expander and the Novation Launchpad X. So it's really kind of everything's evolved a lot. So this video today is going to kind of be a first impression and review and instruction on the Solero Vera, and that's what I'm going to tune the entire rig with right now. So I'm going to start with the chord section of the Symphonian, and I'm going to put it in tune mode, which is going to make every output on the Symphonian output a C note. And then I have the Solero Vera. If I hit the button on it, it's going to show me which note I have it set at. So I have that set at a C. So if I go to my VC8 voltage controlled amps, that's where I have the 4 channels of the chord section coming through. And I can just open up those and we can hear those one at a time. And what I'll do is I'll turn it up loud enough that you can see the Solero Vera start to see it. And it's pretty good in tune right now. If it was pretty far out, it would move pretty fast. So like if I take it off of tune mode and we're seeing probably an A right there, you can see it's moving really fast. Not sure how that looks on the screen, but so I can also, on the Symphonian, I can scroll up and down of octaves, and I've learned a bit more about tuning everything. It's been quite an experience. So the chord section is going to the Synth Tech E370, and there's a really nice mode. You probably can't see it zoomed in. I'd have to have another camera, so sorry about that. But if I go to the main menu under frequency and chords, I can see all 4 voices, and I can see the megahertz that it's outputting, or at least receiving. And then also, I can see that in the tuning mode on the Symphonian. So what I like to do is I like to start with the lower note. We're hearing just the first voice of the chord. And again, it's in tune mode, so everything's in C. So you can see right now the strobes are kind of going in an upward motion. And if I tune up an octave, you can see they're pretty still. And then they start moving down. So yeah. So what I like to do is find, like, if this is going to be my low note that I'd be playing, I want to make sure that there's a little bit of movement in it, so I might tune that up a little bit. If we tune it up, you'll see it start moving upward, and I'll show you why I'm going to do that. Yeah, just barely moving upwards. And then if I go up an octave, you can see it's pretty still. And then if I go up an octave again, you can see it's moving down. So but just barely. So in the low, it's moving up a little bit. In the center, it's where it's most finely tuned. And then here, so let me put that back down. Okay, so I know that one's pretty much in tune. And I'll go to the second one now. And it's pretty much the same thing, moving up slowly, or moving up even slower. So at this point, since they're all moving upward, I'll probably tune it down, just fine tune it just a tiny little bit, to where this one's moving downward slowly. Yep, and then we're kind of the same place we were there, and I can hear both those at the same time now. They're pretty much the same. Same thing with the third voice. tune that one up just a little bit. Oh, geez, I tuned the wrong one. Okay, I gotta go back to the third one now. I'm sorry, this is it's kind of horrible tuning. you after you get used to it, you can actually do it without listening. So I tend to do that instead of hearing a horrible tone the whole time. So I apologize about that. But let's go back. Yep, it's pretty good. Maybe some of that. Yep, that's right where I want to be. Now, if we hear these all together, not in tune mode, you can hear on the Endorphins Golden Master, I believe there's some limiters going on. I have the compressors turned off. You hear that kick in right there? Listen in the high area, it kind of comes in, listen. It's like a gate. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. I've been trying to chase it around in the menu and try and make it go away, but it's like if I'm playing just a kick drum and a bass and that sounds nice, and the highs come in, you can hear it kick in again. It's strange. All right, so yeah, I'm going to make this the end of this video. That's pretty much how you use that tuner. And oh man, before I was using like a $10 Korg guitar tuner, and this is just feeding right off of the WMD performance mixer. So this is just going out of the mono output into the input of the Solero Vera. Solero Vero. Yeah, but this is a great. This saves me a lot of time, and I can detune these a little bit. Let's see. So I didn't do an unboxing for it, and I haven't done a video for it yet. But I got the twin the Vermona twin VC filter, and oh, man, I'm using it on the chord section. Yeah, it's really nice. I have the first note of the chord going to the left channel, and then the second note of the chord going to the right headphone channel. You know, and then same thing with the third goes to the left and the fourth goes to the right, and then I'm running them both into the stereo channels. I run them back into some mults and then into the stereo of the twin filter, and yeah, it sounds amazing. And then that's going into a Disting X, which is being used as a tape delay, which is pretty great. And then it's also running into a second Disting X, which is in dual algorithm mode. And the first one is a sidechain compressor that I have to the kick drum. So that's really cool. I put that on the chord section and I can turn that on and off at will while I'm playing. And then the second channel algorithm of the Disting X is the dual reverb. Yeah, and then that's pretty much. And then I have the Clavis Quadigy as the envelope for the chord. So it's sounding really nice, I think. And I have Pam's new workout. I have one channel going to a multi up here, which separates out the voltage wave. I have a really slow voltage wave, and that's actually going into the control voltage input of the Vermona filter. And so if I was playing, which I'm not, but if I were to hit play and yeah, so we can kind of hear that filter doing its thing. So Yeah, again, I'm only playing 3 notes of the chord right now, as opposed to 4 here. And spread 1, I believe. 2. The spread's set at 2. So another thing about the tuning is you kind of want to pick, if you're going to be playing within, if you're going to be, this is kind of the 3 octaves I tuned it for, is, I think it was this one, the lowest, this one, and this one. So in this one it might go a little wonky, and of course up it might go a little wonky too. So however you plan on playing it, kind of try and fine tune those 3 octaves. I'll do a video on calibrating the neutron, and I'll do a video on calibrating the E370, because it was a little confusing and it still kind of throws me for a loop. either it works or it doesn't. So yeah. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to do a bunch more videos. I'm going to try and do a bunch today. There's so much going on here. It's gotten so complicated, and I'm super excited. So stay tuned for lots more videos. I appreciate everybody tuning in. It's been really exciting. This is an absolute blessing, and I hope lots of blessings are coming your way too. So thanks, everyone. This is MoXoM, and we'll see you in the next video.